we've been talking about grinding this week, but if you just try to grind, then eventually you have to ask the question, well, what am I grinding to? And so this is a time to sit back, reflect, and understand the direction you're taking, and so without that reflection, you're just grinding and going who knows where, and so that's very important to take that time to do that.
The value in coming to the Business Builder Camp is it's 2 days where you're able to take time away from the hustle and the bustle of just life in itself and be able to take some time for you and be able to reflect on what you can do for the business for the years to come.
Was that even though we were a diverse group of business owners and managers, we all were dealing with the same stuff. So it was almost comforting to know, like, hey, I'm not the only one going through this. Everyone's going through their own version of stuff, and then we helped each other work through it. And that's probably the coolest part, because as we're going down through the different people, I could identify things in their business, and I said, well, I would do this, and I was giving advice to them. And at the end of the day, I realized it was a lot of the advice I needed to kind of take for myself too. So seeing it in others makes it a lot easier to then find those solutions versus when you're in it yourself.
I just get so much value out of that group because they're not mired in my paradigms that I have as an industry. They really take time to learn my business. They're not coming at me with a bunch of sort of preconceived notions. It's been a fantastic experience. Plus the group size is just right. I'm a member of one group that's 12 people, and it's really hard to get to know those, that level of people. Wayne keeps the groups manageable at 5 to 7 people. So it's just been a fantastic experience.
And I wanted to create a space of my own, and Wayne's helped me with that. His background in sales has been extremely helpful. His connection with other people has been really beneficial, and I can't really imagine myself running my business without a coach. He helps me to be at the top of my game.
Wayne he's inspiring. He is insightful. And just through conversation, the things that he can pull out and change the direction of your thoughts. My thoughts take me in one direction, and as I'm seeing something one way, it's great to have somebody listening to me or having a conversation with me from their own perspective, who's just drawing the pieces out of my perspective and helping me to see it another way, helping me to make sense of my thoughts, make sense of
My favorite part of this event is the interaction with the other business owners and the side conversations that we have, that we can really dig into each other's businesses, our struggles, our failures, our successes, and learning about each other and how to grow.
What I would say to somebody who's on the fence about coming is, if you're open to yourself and you're open to improvement, then come and experience it for yourself, because this is my first time at the camp, and I've already grown in 2 days an unbelievable amount. Just having normal conversations with people just opens my mind up to things I would have never thought, and to be surrounded by people that are all striving to get better. They're also looking to improve you and yourself, because the way they live your life, the way they live their life, they want you to live your life that way too. So we're all coming together and helping each other get better.
If you're considering coming to Business Builder Live, I would absolutely say just do it. Make the space, take the time away from the business, because you're not going to sacrifice the business. The business will be okay without you. And what you will get out of a couple of days away from being in the business will propel your business forward.
Working with Wayne, it was a bit challenging at first because he really made me think more about myself, and I was always so focused on just the business all the time, and thinking more about myself and my own needs and what I also wanted out of my business really has helped change my business and built it to what it is today.